This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutterdam, and welcome you to another. Yeah, right. The sports catastrophe birthday boy and birthday boy for today, June the 3rd, is a former professional golfer who was one of the best from the mid 70s to the mid 80s. He's won 3 U.S. Open titles. Not many people have won that many. And in fact, at age 45 in 1990, he became the oldest U.S. Open champion, still to this day at 45 years old. He is the all-time leader in PGA Tour Champions victories, meaning the Senior Tour. And alongside Gary Player, David Graham, Bernard Langer, and Justin Rose, he's won official tournaments on all 6 continents where golf is played. Now, obviously, Antarctica doesn't count. He's a golf course architect. He is Hale Irwin, who's now 77 years old. He was born and raised in Missouri. He went to the University of Colorado and actually, he won the NCAA golf title in 1967 in his senior year. However, his biggest effort was he actually played football for the Colorado Buffaloes and was an all Big 8 defensive back in 1965-1966. So in the Big 8 conference in the 60s, he was actually a good defensive back and could have played in the NFL, but he decided to play golf. Irwin won 20 times on the PGA Tour between 1971 and 1994. Won prize money of under $6 million. Obviously, it'll be adjusted for inflation later. At 49 years old, when he won the Heritage Golf Classic, he was one of the oldest winners in PGA Tour history. He was actually top 5 in the world golf rankings between 1975 and 1979 consistently. Hale Irwin won 3 U.S. Opens. His first was at Winged Foot in 1974 at the age of 29. They called it the Massacre at Winged Foot because +7 was the winning score. And obviously you want to be in the minuses, but yeah. A lot of people said that the U.S. Golf Association purposely made Winged Foot terrible during the U.S. Open in 74 because of last year with Johnny Miller getting a 63 at Oakmont the year prior. So Hale Irwin is the hero. +7 is brutal. Irwin won the World Match Play Championship at Wentworth in 74 and 75 and almost won in 76 but lost on the second sudden death hole to David Graham. Irwin had 4 consecutive top 5 finishes at the Masters but never won the Masters, if I remember correctly. Yep, he's only won 3 Masters. He tied for 4th for 74 and 75, but anyway. Irwin tried his best. Irwin actually had 86 consecutive PGA Tour events where he made the cut. And this is the 4th longest streak still today, behind Tiger Woods, Byron Nelson, and Jack Nicklaus. Not even Palmer had done that. Wow. Irwin won the U.S. Open at Inverness in 1979 with its narrow fairways and heavy rough. It was a stern test for the players. But Irwin, he said in 74, I like the challenging courses. Did it. He has 75 on the final round, but he still won. And Hale Irwin almost won the British Open. Almost got 2 majors. He was trying to become the 3rd golfer since 1945 to win the U.S. Open and the British Open in the same year. Ben Hogan and Lee Trevino were the only 2. I believe Lee Trevino did the triple. He won the U.S. Open, the British Open, and the Canadian Open that year. Irwin was close, but thanks to Seve Ballesteros, he played the 79 British Open. He won, and Irwin lost. Tom Watson and Tiger Woods would equal that mark with the U.S. Open and the British Open. And Tiger did the U.S. British Canadian Open triple. Remember that famous shot from the bunker on 18 in 2000? Watching it on TV, I was just in awe. Hale Irwin almost won the British Open in 83, but lost by a stroke to Tom Watson. He actually whiffed on a putt of 1 inch, and it cost him dearly. Hal Irwin said in 1984, his 1984 U.S. Open at Winged Foot was supposed to be the crowning achievement. He led the tournament after the first 3 rounds, but finished 6th. He was just terrible. Anyway, in 1990, with the 1990 U.S. Open, it was huge. He would face improbable odds. He had to make a 45-foot birdie putt on the last hole to force a playoff with Mike Donald. And in the 18-hole Monday playoff, which is tradition in U.S. Open history, Donald was actually 2 strokes ahead with 3 to play. However, Donald would miss a par putt, which would have given him victory. They both shot 74 in the playoff, and in an extra hole, Irwin won with a birdie. It was amazing. He was 45 years old. And then he won the Buick Classic the next week, becoming the first guy since Billy Casper in 1966 to win on the PGA Tour the week after the U.S. Open. Anyway, Irwin won on all 6 continents. As I said, he played on the Ryder Cup in 75, 77, 79, 81, and 91. Inducted to the World Golf Hall of Fame in 92. Hal Irwin would be the icon of the PGA Champions Tour, or the Senior Tour, if you will. He won 3 straight PGA Seniors Championships between 1996 and 1998. And he won 9 times on the tour in 1997, tying a record set by Peter Thompson in 1985. At age 66, he actually ended up being 3rd place at the 2012 Senior PGA Championship. Hal Irwin only plays 8 times a year on the Senior Tour. But anyway, Irwin is married to Sally and has 2 children. Hale's son Steve qualified for the 2011 U.S. Open. And Hale would raise money for St. Louis Children's Hospital. And anyway, so yeah, lots of professional wins. I don't think he ever won in Canada. I don't think he ever won a tournament in Canada. No, he didn't. He won in Japan in 1981. He won the Sunshine Tour in South Africa in 1979. He won in Australia at the Australian PGA thing in 1978. And in South America, he won in Brazil in 1982. Wow. Did I know that? So, anyway. Lots of Champions Tour. It's 45. The Champions Tour never plays in Canada, I think. Well, the last time he won was 2007 in Hawaii. So that's nice to see. So anyway, yeah. Won 3 majors, 34 U.S. Open, 79 U.S. Open, and the 1990 U.S. Open. So yeah. So yeah, he's a legend, to be truthful. And to think he could have played college football. I mean, he was good at college football and he could have played in the NFL. But what can you do? Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.